What is going on, everybody? We have got a fishing stream. First one in a long time. I'm digging it. Trying to figure it out. Like, how can I do this? Nailed it. Probably should have done the technical difficulties out the way before, but okay. Sound check. Right in the knickers.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Be careful. I'm not eating it, right?
No. Can you look on to see how it is? The sound quality. Tell me. What the fuck? Okay, that's better. What's up, everybody? God damn it. There we go. Okay, so today we are going to be cooking some trout that I caught in Alaska. Okay, so I've already cut off their heads and cleaned out their guts and everything. And cleaned them out, everything. Let me get a little bit more out of this one. But yeah, Alaska's beautiful. Had a good time. Missed streaming, missed my wife more. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. The sun never set. But I did a lot of fishing. I have a whole freezer full of salmon, trout, and halibut. So, super excited to see what all that's going to be like. So first, we're just going to score it. Alright, well, let me cut all the way through the tail first. Let's see. Okay, just open up the tail, get that nice tender meat down there, and we'll cut the tails off. Don't need them. A very nice sharp fillet knife is key. Don't want to die. Yes, excellent. Yeah, so that's a nice little fillet we got right here. And we could trim some of these fins off because those have bones in them. So, yeah, but how have you guys been? So I will say this is my first time cooking trout in a pan. Last time I did it when I was there in Alaska, I did it in a grill actually. And I just wrapped them in tin foil, but my wife said she wanted me to pan sear them. And, I mean, we'll try it out. I have no idea what I'm doing, but send it! Yeah. Okay, so let's open up this one. So, like I said, I cut off the heads, cleaned out the innards and everything. It's just real nice, fresh meat. Got all that bloodline out of there. Some of that's just extra. That'll go away. It's fine. Let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Boom, boom, boom. Let it be. Can we sing on stream? So now, open her up in the back here. And we're just going to slice all the way down. Okay, and then let's cut off the tail. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm just cutting off the fin so we don't have to worry about them later. I don't want my wife choking on that fin. Trout is an interesting fish. So the waters that I was fishing in, super clean, super clear, which being from Louisiana is very different. There's no clean water in Louisiana unless you're in like a creek. If you're in any of like the Mississippi or Missouri rivers, definitely not, because those are filthy. And it's just mud bottom, so they're brown. Yeah. But, nice. Get some of these fins out the way. Man, I'm excited. They came out beautiful. Beautiful fish. A lot of fun. Picky. Holy cow, are they picky. You could see them swimming around, but like figuring out what they were eating, like, it's just ridiculous. And like I said before, I've never pantsued. I'm not a trout guy, you know. It's not a big. I like sea trout, different, or speckled trout. I really like speckled trout. Speckled trout's delicious, man. Now the trout I caught by myself in the Base Lake. Went out there, was just using some rooster tails, but the salmon we caught, that I had a guide and was fly fishing with. Man, it was a blast. Probably one of my better fishing experiences. It was a dream, a real dream to go out there and catch that. Dag nabbit, Bobby. How have you guys been? Okay, so now I'm going to score it a little bit. Get some cuts on the side. You don't want to cut through, you just want to cut through the skin. Just like that. So we're just searing it, or scoring it. Jesus Christ, Grady. Alright, just so it can get a little bit of, it allows the flavor to go inside. So, do that again. Amor!
Wow.
You test?
Huh?
Did you check?
The phone was off.
Oh,
Why?
because I want to make sure I can be heard.
Okay, I will check in the PC.
Okay. Love you. Okay. So, like I was saying, scoring it real quick, get some cuts on the side, allowing that flavor in there. Okay. So, because I am from South Louisiana, I'm going to be using, I got this Alaskan hat, an Alaskan Kolsch. I love Alaskan Kolsch. That was the best beer I had out there. It was so good. Okay. Oh, goodness. So next, what I'm going to do, let's get this pan hot. Hot tamales. Okay. Nice and piping hot. Alright, got the olive oil for there. And we're just going to add some Tony C's. Just on the top. In the middle. Oh my God. Come on, baby girl. I'll flip them. Alright, and once that pan is real nice and hot, that's when we're going to throw them in there with a little olive oil first.
Yes, I can hear you.
Really well?
Yeah,
Thank you.
but just salt and pepper, not only that.
Too late.
Vegetables.
You want me to cook vegetables?
Yeah, there's so many vegetables.
Are they not frozen?
Are frozen. The one in the oven, for the oven, you know.
Too late.
Okay.
Okay, let me get some tongs. Ba-ba-boom. Okay, so I've got my tongs ready. So, once this is real nice and hot, what we're going to do is that we're then going to turn this on or my wife would be upset. Okay? So then, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure this is nice and hot. It is. A little bit of olive oil and then fish in the pan. A little more. Coronavirus. Okay. And now, oh, that has got a nice rich smell to it right now. Let me tell you. I like that. Oh, and so when it's done, that skin should be falling off, but it's not done yet. And so that's one thing about trout is it's not really scales. It's actually like skin. It's weird. It's a lot different. So it's coming out great. That meat on the inside is going to be real white and flaky. I cannot wait for that. I'm not trying to have a dick stream. There we go. Kind of less on the crotch and now, if I was going to cook this in the oven, what I would do was almost the same thing, cut it the same way, and then olive oil on top, then the seasoning, but I put lemon slices, lemon wedges inside of the fish, and that gives it a really nice zingy flavor, which I like a lot. So that's how I cook it in the oven. I could fillet them. I'm not exactly sure on how to fillet trout, but I mean, I could figure it out. And then I could fry them as well. I've got, let's look into the fridge. So I've got trout, some halibut, and all of this is salmon from a sockeye salmon that I caught. So I've got plenty of fish to cook and plenty of cooking streams that we could be doing. So yeah, it should be good. We go back to the fish. Now, as you can tell, that meat is getting nice and white in here. So that means it's, yeah. This is looking good. And now no more picking up on the sides. Should probably pick it up full in the middle, or it probably will fall apart. So now that it's seared and everything, we're gonna turn it down. Turn it down. That way we're not burning the skin or anything. It's got a nice crisp to it. So let's take it off and just let it heat up the whole inside of the fish and everything now. But man, those are looking good. Yeah. I don't film you. Okay. Okay, just go.
Do the strong one.
It's on the strong one. My silly wife. Yeah, so this hat is the Alaskan coal spear. And I've got some Alaskan coals right there. And then got some more trout for later tonight. Yeah. Super excited to see how this nonsense turns out. And we've got some rice already cooked. Just make sure that that's warm. Yeah, some fish on top of rice. That's gonna be real nice. Yeah, so let me know how you guys think, because I got this new setup. It's got a nice microphone and everything on it. So hopefully that's working well. Yeah. And then some seasoning. You don't really need any seasoning for this fish. It's gonna be nice with all that Tony C's and the olive oil. So it should be able just to flip it over into that rice and just eat it. Yeah. Eat it. I need to get some more olive oil. A little bit more olive oil. Now when it's done, you get a fork and you put it in there. It's not coming up. It's white and flaky. That's when you know it's good. Wife and I have actually talked about sashimi for some of the salmon. I'm very excited for that. Now, trouts have over 260 bones, so you do need to be careful of the bones when you're eating trout. That is a big one. Definitely be careful of the bones. Yeah. So, I do love seafood. I love it. I'll share some pictures later of me with the salmon and catching the trout. The trout, they're not monsters or anything, but there's a lot of meat on those. They taste great. A lot of fun to catch. And it was just beautiful being out there. I would see moose, saw some bear, porcupines, a beaver, bald eagles. I saw all sorts of wildlife and stuff. So that was a lot of fun. We ain't got no one in the chat. That's alright. Nice little mustache. Yeah, you love it. You guys ready for the 4th of July? I don't know what to do for the 4th. Me and the wife were talking about that earlier. Just don't know what to do. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, so when I scored it, doing those cuts on the side, as you can see like here, that's allowing that flavor to get inside and everything. So that's real important. Yeah. Ooh, that's looking nice. I'm so hungry! Cannot wait. Pulling some bones. These are the rib bones right here. Mmm. Gotta be careful with the bones. Like I said before, over 260 bones. Gotta be careful of that. Do not want to get caught up messing around like that. You'll die. Now we're just gonna try to wait till that center meat is all done all the way through. Come on, fishy buddies. Yeah. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Oh, no, not yet. One shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Make sure they're not sticking. That would be bad if the fish were sticking. That'd be real bad. It's getting hot here in Japan. Man, is it getting hot. Oh, nice hot and humid. Yeah, Alaska was cold. I don't think it ever got hot. When I went hiking up on the mountain one of the days, it did get a little warm, but I was doing some hiking. Beautiful. So my fishing guide from Alaskan Angling Adventures, Mike Adams, he told me that for the salmon, if you want to eat it raw for sushi and or sashimi, that let it be frozen solid for 72 hours, which it has been, and then I transported it. Yeah, look at the size of these things. It's a full, fresh salmon fillet. I got 6 of these bad boys. And then some halibut and 10 more trout I can cook up. Actually, I've got 12 more trout. I'm only cooking 3 out of the 15 today. So, that's pretty badass. Got all this fish. Trout, I was looking, rainbow trout in particular is one of the best trouts to eat. It has the lowest mercury content. And so, per all the fish, rainbow trout is the safest to eat, which is really cool. And I've already eaten before and I didn't die. So, I'll be eating good for a little bit. I'm excited. Very excited. No salmon fillets, you can, I mean, if I'm just cooking for me and my wife, we'll cook them up like one by one. And like one fillet will last like 4 days. These things are huge. So, that's really exciting too. We can make some onigiri, maybe some sashimi, sushi. Yeah, nice. Sugai. Yeah, some of these I'm just not happy with yet. For the most part, this fish is looking good. This one's done. It was in the middle. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so now we go into the presentation part. So, get some rice. And voila.
Ready?
Alright, chat. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully it looks good. I'm going to go eat with my wife some lunch, and I'll see you guys later. So, hope you guys had a good one. Deuces.